Hey, what's up? What's up? It's your boy, the Athlete's Mentor here. I'm back, aka the Dragon, here to mentor you on your journey to high performance athletes as well as people who want to get in shape in general, lose weight, build muscle. All right, so let's get it cracking. I'm out here in nature right now getting this natural vitamin D. You don't get no better than this, man. You can take all the pills you want, but it don't get no better than getting out getting some sun. All right, I'll talk more. I'll do a whole nother video on sun and how to get sunlight, especially if you got lighter skin. But anyways, let's get it cracking. Today's topic of the video is called Gorilla Intermittent Fasting. You heard it first right here. Coined this August 1st, 2019. Gorilla Intermittent Fasting. This is my science. This is based off my studies. I coined this. All right. So let's get it cracking. All right. So what I did was I studied the two of the top primates that have similar digestive tracts to us, and that is the gorilla and the chimpanzee. The chimpanzee more so. All right, but I know some of you guys, it's gonna be harder to follow a more chimpanzee style diet than it is to follow a gorilla diet. So I threw the gorilla in there because that's a little bit easier, but we'll go into that later. All right, so what I did was I broke down percentages that the gorillas, the percentages of the gorillas' foods that they eat, as well as the chimpanzees. All right, so if you guys follow this, you will lose weight because you're eating natural food that you're supposed to be. If you were out in nature, this is what you would be eating. You would be eating so much of this stuff. You know, we don't live natural ways now, so we get fat, we get overweight. Our performance is not as good as it could be. Our bones aren't as dense as they should be. Our muscles aren't strong as they should be. All right, so let's go back to nature. That's what I did. Take you back to nature, get you healthy, get you right on the right path. All right, so at the bare minimum, you're gonna be intermittent fasting at the bare minimum. So you're gonna go bare minimum 8-hour eating window. You can do that however you want. You know, I prefer to not eat breakfast in the morning and then eat around noon or a little after, and then be done eating by 8 or 9. All right, the earlier you can cut off, the better. Right now I'm bulking, so I'm eating a little bit later. Normally I would cut my window off a little shorter than this. All right, so but for you guys trying to lose weight, you do the same thing. You just cut your window down more, eat less calories. You want to gain weight, you eat more calories. All right, a gorilla eats for about 8 hours a day. He's eating all day long. So if you want to gain weight, you eat more. It's simple and plain that way. All right, so I'm gonna knock all the myths off, the protein myth and all that. You know what I'm saying? Protein is a myth. You don't need protein. You need amino acids. Yes, you can have protein, but your body has to break it down and turn it into amino acids before you can use it. All right, so let's get it cracking. All right, so we'll break down the percentages for you guys. If you follow this, you're gonna lose weight. If you don't follow it, I don't know what's gonna happen to you, man. Not only are you gonna lose weight, but you're gonna be healthy. All right, you're gonna be healthy. This is a whole food diet and it's mainly plant-based. All right, but I'm allowing my meat eaters to have up to 15% meat. All right, so let's break down the percentages. So you're gonna go for anywhere from 30 to 60% of your diet should consist of fruits, and especially in the summertime. All right, and then you're gonna go 20 to 40% vegetables. You're gonna go 10 to 20% grains, and then 0 to 15% proteins. All right, now let's break down the fruits. The fruits can be avocados as well, tomatoes as well. All right, anything bearing a nut or seed. You want to stay away from the GMO foods as much as possible. You want to get the ones that have nuts or seeds in them. All right, watermelons are technically not GMO, they're hybrid, so they're fine to eat. You can do more research on that. Some people don't like it. I like watermelons, so they're hard to find seeded ones now. All right, so fruits anywhere from 30 to 60%. Now we're gonna go veggies. All right, preferably cooked because it's easier to break down. All right, our digestive tracts have a hard time breaking down raw veggies. All right, so anywhere from 20 to 40% veggies, preferably cooked. You can do some raw. All right, but our body's not well designed at breaking down cooked raw vegetables. All right, so next let's go to grains. All right, grains and starches. So there's a smaller percent on the grains and starches because they're slower digesting and they'll pack more weight, but they do make you feel fuller. And I find out that humans do crave starches. So with that being said, we do have a special gland that it is designed for starches too as well. So leads me to believe that we should be having some starches in our diet. You know, I've done all fruit fast, and when you do an all fruit fast, you do crave starches sometimes. All right, so you know that's why I threw that in there too. But it's a small percentage, so it's not a lot. So if you're gonna do rice, try to do brown rice. You know, if you're gonna do noodles, try to do like rice noodles. You know, not too much wheat in your diet. All right, so grains and starches, that's even quinoa. You know, black rice is really good. Wild rices is really good. You know, potatoes, you can do some. Sweet potatoes are really good, and starches. But keep that percentage in the 10 to 20% range. All right. Now let's talk about proteins. I know this is where y'all want to fight at. This is where y'all turn into gorillas right here. All right. Anyway, so let's get it cracking. Proteins, 0 to 15%. All right. Now a gorilla will eat up to 15% protein, and chimpanzee it's up to like 8% meat in their diet. Meat we're talking about, and that includes insects as well because they do eat termites, insects. I know you're not going to do that. So, anyways. This proteins includes beans, meat substitutes for the vegans and vegetarians, nuts, seeds, and eggs. All right, so keep it simple. All right, let's try to stay away from red meat as much as you can. But if you keep it in the 0 to 15% range, it's not gonna hurt you too much. All right, but the more red meat you have, the harder it is for your digestive tract, and it packs in your colon for a long time. You don't want that. You want it to be clear. Eating a high fruit diet like this will flush you out, and you won't be sitting on the toilet for long. Like I said, if you on the toilet, you got time to read a newspaper, you got the wrong diet, man. You got to change that, bro. You stinking up the whole room, the whole house stink up for a long time, you on the wrong diet, man. You got to change that. High fruit diet gets it in and out. You flush that fiber, will flush the toxins out your body, and it will flush the meat out there too. All right. So, yeah, that's the basis of this. I'll go more in depth on this later, but if you stick to this right now, you're going to lose weight. Give yourself at least an 8-hour window. You really want to lose weight, cut it down. If you want to bulk, this is still healthy for bulking. You eat big meals, you eat large portions, all right, and just eat as much as you can. If you're trying to gain weight, still keep that 8-hour window though. All right, so for my athletes that want to bulk, this is great. You do your workout in the morning in the fasted state, you eat a big lunch, you rest for a little bit, you go work out again, and then you eat a big dinner, all right? And then you do the recovery phase. So this is the basis. This is called Gorilla Intermittent Fasting. You heard it here first from me. I coined it, I dubbed it. This will help you lose weight. Any questions, comment below. I will get back to you ASAP, all right? I hope this helps y'all on y'all journey. It's your boy, The Dragon. I'm out. Peace.